Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Question of Trek. It's a brand new channel, which the show originally started on my previous channel, Continuum Trek. And lucky for you guys, this is the very first live stream on this channel. Joining me so far is, of course, one of our team captains, is Trekcatcatcat, and obviously Geoff, ZX, NCC 17 Formula One, who does these great little puzzles, who actually, in fact, inspired the third round of the show, which is by and obviously having an audience guess who or what they are. So yeah, I actually stole this little nugget from you on Twitter. So round 3, I'll be showing a picture that's pixelated, and you get to obviously you and the other team, when they arrive, they're late. So, guys, if you wouldn't mind, what I want you to do, I'm going to drop a link in the chat. I want you to click that link, go over to that channel, and tell them that we're waiting. That'd be really good. So I'm going to just drop the link in here.
Bobby, don't give them some grief.
Absolutely, they deserve it. You know,
can they call that a raid on Twitch or something?
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're just going to copy that link. We're going to go back into the chat. Wherever we are, we're here.
Starfleet, oh my God, I'm FOMOing so much.
Okay. So, I'm going to drop this link. So what I'm going to do, guys, is just click the link, go over to that channel and say, "Hey, you're late!" Anyway, no, go over there, say hello, and tell them that we're waiting for them, because we're waiting for them. And and we want to get on with the show, because all you lovely people are here. We have 6 people watching currently. Who have we got? Let's go to the top of the chats and let's say hello to them. We have with us Geoff Franklin. Hello, Geoff Franklin. Glad to see you here. Why is it not working now?
Hey, Joseph's here. Hey, Joseph.
Geoff Franklin. He says Tex Trek from Texas. If so, he better be on the winning team. Well, he doesn't look like it because he's running late, mate. Unfortunately.
Actually, give Soho a scare and tell him that he's been deducted 5 points for being late.
Yeah. Bird of Prey 5 says Kapla. Bird of Prey 5. For you, those of you who don't know Bird of Prey 5, who've not yet been to the channel, please go over there, hit the like and subscribe to the channel. He's shouted out my channel plenty of times, and yeah, so by all means, please go over there, say hello, like and watch his videos, and subscribe. He does amazing Star Trek content, as well as the awesome Cinema Saturdays. So, and he'll be on the show next week. So we'll look forward to that one. Who else we got? We have also Starfleetboy. I'm holding up the show, but we'll be on shortly. Please hang on, everyone. You said that at 5 minutes too. We're now at 12 minutes past. You're late.
Hence my WTF comment.
Patrick, I am waiting for the notification. Well, you should have it by now because we're live. Unfortunately, we're still waiting. Can you believe it? On the very first show, the very first live premiere on this new channel, and they're late. Josie wants to say Bird of Prey 5. There are already 5 previous episodes, 4th being the best. That's the reason for that.
I wonder why Joseph thinks the 4th one's the best. I can't think why.
Yeah. Josie Patrick G. Wonder why the 4th was the best. Bird of Prey is swimming. Robbie Duffield. Hello, Robbie. Glad to see you. Happy you're here. Starfleet Boy again. Oh my God, I'm foaming so much for mowing. So what the hell? I don't know. I'm not up to this modern lingo. Franklin, because it was objectively the best one. Starfleet Boy. What WT? Oh, that's you. Sorry.
That's me.
No, sorry, I can't mistake you because you were on time. Anyway, Josie Patrick. And what objective metrics make that one the best? Excellent. Yeah, we have the best audience. We really do. Question check. You sound much better this week. Yes, because I have not got my wireless headset to the computer. It's great. And Bird of Prey 5 says, thank you. Bird of Prey 5, you are very welcome. Thank you. And He is also the benevolent ruler of a place called Kuroga in Space Engineers. Many say he's a tyrant and he rules with an iron fist, but don't believe a word of it. He's a kind, gentle ruler who treats his people fairly. So, hail Kuroga. Anyway, so while we're waiting, if anyone's got a good joke, I don't know, like, how many ears does Mr. Spock have?
Here we go. Actually, I've got a question for the guys. They probably know it. I've been watching Galaxy Quest this evening because it's been on. But part of the Galaxy Quest is it says NTE with their number. Does anybody know what NTE actually stands for?
No.
I don't.
I do. I actually watched a documentary on it about a week ago, so I know what it actually means.
Germany, probably because they haven't dubbed it over in German yet. So it's not.
I used to know what the NSEA was before Protector, but I don't know what the NTE is.
Yeah. Well, I'll give them a little few minutes, see if they can answer it without googling. By the way.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's the NTE 3120, and it's specifically what does NTE stand for, and that's for all the people in the room.
I think I've just worked it out. Is it a joke?
It is, and it does have a Star Trek connotation to it.
Yeah, I think I can work out what it is then.
Yeah.
Did someone say Star Trek?
Do you want me to say it, or we're going to see if anyone gets it in the chat?
Well, I'm waiting to see if anybody in the rooms can answer it, but it seems to have gone really, really quiet.
Well, the thing is, the chat is delayed here in the studio. Let's have a look.
Yeah, is
it?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, it is on the Enterprise.
Well, Bird of Prey guessed that one correctly, so that's already at least 5 points for next week's show, and obviously he's going to be on your team because I managed to come on time as well, and he's not even on the show yet. So, you know, absolutely, yeah. So let's, Bird of Prey 5 also says, I saw the documentary too. Yeah. There is also something, I can't remember what it was now. There was some on the Jeffries tubes or something, or sorry, no, on the conduits and on the overhead.
Yeah, it's GNDN.
What does that stand for again?
Goes nowhere, does
nothing.
Okay. So I was thinking, I knew there was something. I tried Googling it, but nothing was coming up. So I wanted to put it as one of the questions.
Yeah.
So that might be in a much, much later episode once we've forgotten this conversation. But yeah.
Yeah, that was in TOS. They put it in. It goes nowhere, does nothing. I don't cheat. I didn't think you would.
Bird of Prey 5 does not cheat. He improvises. And that's why I call it. There's no such thing as cheating. It's only improvisation.
It's investigations.
Yeah, exactly. Jeff Rank was here. I was going to say not Trek's Enterprise. Well, okay. And also, was it Question Trek? And you must know that bird cheats.
Is that sweet or cheat?
He doesn't cheat. Maybe on risk a little bit, but again, that's risk. You know, risk is all part of the game. Anyway, it
cheats all the time.
Well, you know, you can't cheat me because only I have the answers. I hope.
Saying about Bird of Prey, sooner or later, that all in here is going to be a Klingon Bird of Prey. So that's going to be one of my videos that's going to be coming up soon. I've got plenty of builds coming up.
All right, what I'm going to do, because they're running late. I bet you they're still. I'm just going to check, actually, see if they're still live. If they're still live, then screw them. We're just going to go and we'll just do the show without them. Fuck them. All right, because I do not accept tardiness unless it's my own. Okay, so and they're still live. They're still going. Sodom. So we're just going to get on with the show. Forget them. And we're just going to get straight to the question. So you two happy going head to head? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's Starfleetboy still on Text Trek Live. Well, then, unfortunately, they're just going to have to miss the show. And, yeah, that's just the way it is. Okay? So...
I'm just putting a bit on the video saying, what the fuck, you are so in trouble.
They still are not in the show. It's done. Fuck them. All right? They're done. If they want to join in, then Text Trekker will have to join your team and Sahara will have to join your team. They didn't bother. This is actually embarrassing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry for this. This has not happened yet until we start the new. This is the first episode on this channel. So, yeah, we're just going to get on with the game. And if they're late, that's their problem. Then, yeah. My teammate is the host on the other thing, but I think we're truly on our way in 5 minutes or so. Dude, you're late. Late. It's been now. What are we on?
20 past.
Geoff Franklin's just turned around and told him, they're starting without you.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm just going to call you Geoff and Trek. Easy enough. And yeah. So, Geoff, we go first. In which Star Trek series were we first introduced to a joined trill?
Next Generation.
That's correct. That is correct. It was the Next Generation. The episode we called The Host, and it was the Odan symbiont. So well done to you. That's 1 point. Okay, so straight to the next question then. Trek. What was the name of Riker's ship in Star Trek Picard?
Or where he's captain.
Yeah.
No, it's like
It was the USS Zheng He. If that's pronounced.
I'm really going to get that one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Chips off the tongue.
So 1-0. Back to Geoff. Is the next question? Which Federation starship named Enterprise? That's Federation starship named Enterprise. Was not constructed at the Utopia Planitia shipyard.
Ooh. That's a tricky one. I don't know, so I'm going to have to just take a stab in the dark. I'm going to say the B.
I would have said C. I would have thought C.
It was, in fact, the NCC 1701. It was the original Enterprise. It was built at the San Francisco shipyards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Of course it was.
So there we go. So the next one. So still 1-0. Next question. Back to you, Trek. To whom was Geordie LaForge married in the TNG final episode, in the Next Generation final episode, All Good Things?
Shows you how much I took notice. I didn't even realise he was married.
He appeared in the episode twice, once as a hologram and once in person.
Yeah, it's the Doctor, and I can see her face. I can't think of her name. Because he got really, really creepy with the with the hologram. And then she found out that he'd been creepy with the hologram, saying, "Oh, when you touch the Enterprise, you'll be touching me," type thing. Really, really freaky. I can think of it, but I can see her because she also played the same actress was in Deep Space Nine when Cisco went back to Earth. She was in. That was her.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It was in fact Dr. Leah Brahms.
That's it.
Okay. Now, Geoff, where was Kirk? Where did Kirk grow up? Where was he born and raised?
Original, not
Original.
okay. Iowa.
Correct. It was Iowa. Trek, this one should be really easy for you. Where was the missile complex that housed the Phoenix, i.e. Zephram Cochrane's warship?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I am really...
Everyone knows this.
I know they do. I know. Because you've got the statue of him going like that up to the skies. That really freaked him out. I'm having a crap night tonight. I'm blank. Completely blank. No.
I can't remember the name of it neither.
I'll give you a hint. Think of Miley Cyrus.
That means absolutely nothing to me because I don't think about her and I don't want to think about her.
The answer was Montana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Montana. So, all right.
Yeah, what is Montana? What's Montana got to do with Miley Cyrus?
She played a character called Hannah Montana.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, on TV. All right, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so question number 7. This was a little bit harder, Geoff.
Okay.
What Star Trek movie was originally going to premiere the uniform design we currently see in Lower Decks? But
That's Generations.
It was Generations. Unfortunately, due to budget constraints, they mixed the TNG and the DS9, the original DS9 uniforms. So there were uniforms in that movie. That is true. Yeah.
Jonathan Frakes actually wore Avery Brooks's uniform. That's why he had the sleeves rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think LeVar Burton wears Colmeany's as well. But I think those uniforms ended up on the action figures that were released for the film.
Yeah, because they got the designs out to the action figures, and then they decided no, it's not gonna be.
That's right. So yeah, well done. That's 2. That's 2-0 so far. Okay, so back to Trek. What gives gold pressed latinum its value?
It's the latinum.
Correct.
It's the latinum inside it. The gold itself is not, but it's the latinum inside. That's
right. So, Bird of Prey says so far he's got 5 for 5. Well done, Joseph, Hannah. Bird of Prey would have for that wrong. Don't know. Oh, look who's finally decided to catch up. Somebody, Starfleet boy, say hello.
Hello. So sorry, everybody. I am so sorry.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, so you're going to be unfortunately because you're late and we already started. You're going to be on with Geoff. He's already won 2 points. Your team is in the lead.
Oh, my team's in the lead.
Right.
Oh, so, excellent. I'll be late to more.
No, you were in the lead. Now you've joined. You've been deducted 5 points.
Ah,
we got 2 points. It's 2-1
for being late.
I think that's going to be fun because Fathery and I thought we were going to be on the same team, so I'm glad to be on Geoff's team. Thanks for getting us points, Geoff. And I'm ready. This is gonna be fun because Fathery's on his way too. The reason I'm late is because the host of the other show thought that you were gonna start at 5:30, Conti, or 6:30. I don't even know what time it is. I'm sorry.
Right, I remember this, and it was. He said he couldn't make it, so he said 11:30, and you went, no, I can do it. And so we said, okay, we're back to 11 o'clock for us.
That's what you're saying. Text Trek said.
Yeah. So but anyway, okay.
I think we should put him in a penalty box when he gets here. So by the way, thank you to everyone in this audience because everyone came to that show and apparently repeatedly we're like, you're awful, Starfleet boy, get off of Star Trek, Starfleet boy, you're the worst. Where are you?
That's because I put the link in the chat and told him.
That's awesome. So, great job organizing an audience there.
Why do you think I put a message with WTF? You're late.
See, You didn't
I
just
was
keep
trying to be.
them waiting. This is why we do this for them. You know. So anyway, we've got Bird of Prey says 6 of 7 so far, and Robbie says, "Hey guys, hey Robbie Duffield, glad to see you." Okay, so moving on to the next question, which is now for Trek.
Yeah.
Which is.
I thought mine was a Gold Press Platinum one, wasn't it?
So the next one is now for Geoff, or Geoff's team. We didn't come up with team names because you guys were late. So anyway.
You're a good captain, Geoff.
I've been promoted.
Have I missed? No, I haven't missed a question. Okay. So, where was Cisco born?
Oh yeah.
I believe that's
New Orleans?
was he not born in New Orleans? Yeah.
That's what I think.
His
Yeah.
middle name is Lafayette. I know that.
Yeah.
It was New Orleans. We got it.
It was. And you know what I love about spell check? Whenever I write the word Romulan, the word Roman comes up. So here's the next question. What powers a Roman warp drive? No, I'm joking. What powers a Romulan warp drive?
Singularity.
An artificially created singularity. That's true. Texrec.
And we're not on the same team, Fathery.
Oh.
You're on with Trekcatcatcat.
Hey,
So-
you told me.
So
you
we
told
already
me
know.
You told me 5:30 Central Time. That's what time it is right now.
I'm
Oh.
on the same
Like-
time as you.
No, because our country is too damn big, and we have like 6 time
It's true.
zones. From,
He's an hour different. He's in another
Yeah.
time zone.
Okay.
Look
Yeah,
at
he-
Conti's face.
he's
Oh, good.
East
Are we
Coast, I'm
forgiven?
Central.
Are we forgiven? You are forgiven.
Well,
That's when it's on.
Father is
Well,
forgiven. So hell, no way. No way, so hell.
Okay, so
Oh no!
it's now 3-2 in favour of Geoff's team, or Starfleet Boys team, whatever you want to call it. So that is the end
well,
of the first round. So far, the scores are at 3-2. We're now going to move on to the second round. And the second round works like this. There are only going to be 5 questions. Each question requires 2 answers. And obviously, these 2 answers are worth 2 points. So, however, if the team cannot get the answer right, or can only answer one, or can only answer with one answer, obviously, the question goes to the opposing team. So here is the first question, and the question goes to Starfleet Boy.
by the way, can we pause? I know that we're late, but can we pause just for a second so that Geoff and I agree on an official team name?
We've gone beyond team names. We've already started.
Did you already create a team name, Geoff?
No.
Can we be
No.
the Formula One boys?
That'll work. I'm happy.
Okay, cool. All right, yes.
Formula One boys.
I like that. That's a hot name.
Windows, I suppose. Hold on 1 sec. Let's see how we go. I'm just going to reshuffle the windows. Let's see if that works better. No, it doesn't.
Oh, I kind of like this.
Oh yeah, I like
You're
that because we have like
Yeah.
our host is more prominent.
Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to click you off one at a time. So we're going to bring on. This should work. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Top team, bottom team. There we go. Okay.
Those are dangerous hashtags to use on Twitter. Just FYI.
Hashtags. What hashtags?
Never mind. Ignore everything I just said.
First question, second round. You know the rules. You know how it works. What are the names of the 2 new characters coming into Discovery Season 3?
Oh, that's our question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I happen to know that one of them is Gray.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
I think I always have trouble with this one, but I'm going to guess that it's Adira.
I'll agree with that. I can't remember.
You are correct. In fact, it is Adira and Gray. Well done.
He knows that because we were just talking about that.
Talking about it, yes.
So Adira is your father's cat. In which 2 ways did Curzon die? It was explained that he died one way, and then later on in the later season he died another way.
Well, one of them he died of old age.
That's correct. What was the other one? I'll give you a hint. We found out what he died from in the episode where Worf and Jadzia go to Risa on their honeymoon.
Oh yeah, he had had too much extreme activity, and
he died with a smile on his face.
Yeah, death by snoo is a Futurama terminology.
Oh, the rising term for dying with a smile on your face.
Jarakmaran.
Close enough. Jamaharan,
yeah.
I almost gave away the answer. I'm so sorry, Geoff.
The actors were, as he said, died of old age and he passed on the symbiont to Jadzia, and then on Risa from Jamaharan. So yes, well done. That is 2 points to you. So we are now at 5-4. Well done. Next question goes to Formula One boys. What was the USS Defiant's original name going to be, and why did Rick Berman change the name?
I know what the answer to this is.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, can you repeat it?
Sure. What was the USS Defiant's original name, and why did Rick Berman change it?
Okay, I thought it was a different question. I think I still know, but I don't know why it was changed.
We can confer. What's your guess?
I think it's the Sao Paulo.
The Sao Paulo.
Because I know that when the Sao Paulo comes in season 7, they then rename it to become the next Defiant.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the first Defiant.
And I'm sure that's because it was originally meant to be called the Sao Paulo, but I don't
know the answer, so I'm going to agree with you and say that that's our official answer.
Unfortunately, that is not correct now.
It was the Destructor.
Can I say it?
So the question then goes to Father's Cat. Go on, Em.
Father's Cat. I like it. Father's Cat. Yeah, it was originally going to be called the Valiant in Ronald D. Moore's script, and then Rick Berman said, no, you can't call it that because we're also starting the show called Voyager, and we can't have Voyager and Valiant. It'll confuse people. They both begin with a V, so it became the Defiant.
That's absolutely correct. Well done. 2 points to you. So we are now at 5 to 6 points. So 6-5 in favor of Father's Cat. Well done. So
Father's Cat for the win.
I'll destroy you, Father. I'll figure out a way. I think Jeff's gonna be my lucky charm.
In which 2 Voyager episodes? This one's now for Formula One boys. Which 2?
It's for us.
Correct. My mistake. I redirect the question to you. In which 2 Voyager episodes did Alice Kriege reprise the role as the Borg Queen?
That was the Endgame.
Correct.
Parts 1 and 2.
So it's 2 episodes. Correct. Well done.
Can I just add as well? If I was Sohail right now, I'd be asking for an extra point because you got it wrong. Because Sohail always asks for an extra point if you get something wrong.
Why would they get wrong?
He gave you the father.
You're going to give the question to them after they just had one question. So you normally.
That's true.
You got it wrong. Give me a point.
I'm totally thrown off because I came in the middle. So I'll get back to my usual shenanigans.
9-5 in favor of Father's Cat. So, team Formula One boys, this one's for you. Here we go. What were the names of 7 of 9's parents?
Dick and Jane. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I know her name's Annika.
Her name was Annika, but what are her parents called?
Magnus, I think, is the father. I want to say
Correct.
Erin for the mother.
Absolutely correct. Well done. Yeah, both points. You get Erin and Magnus. Well done. Okay.
You get a British clap.
We don't clap
Well-
like that. Not even the Queen clap like that, really. So we're going to check.
As I said, I've been watching Galaxy Quest, so
Clap like a steel. So we're now going up to the third round, and the points are currently at 9-7. Well done. So yes, 9-7 in favour of Father's Cat. We're now going to go to the third round, where we're going to show each team a scrambled picture, and they have to guess who it is or what ship it is. Now,
I love that you put your glasses on like Captain Kirk in Star Trek 2.
Yeah, well played.
It was really nice.
If they guess correctly, obviously this is worth 3 points. So here is the first picture. No, not that one. This one. Who is this?
Wait, can you take Jeff's comment out of? There we go. And this is who, us, or it's Fathery?
Or Father's Cat.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a Cardassian, like
it
the.
is Cardassian. It's
You think it's Gul Dukat? It looks like someone in like it's got to be either him or Damar because it's like in like the black uniform.
He's not necessarily from DS9, you know. Every Cardassian.
Okay.
or DS9.
I'm gonna. What about like Gul Avek? He shows up on like TNG and DS9 and Voyager. Might be a good one to go with.
Speak to your teammate. What does he think? Do you concur with his answer?
yeah. We'll go with Gullivic. Go for it.
You are. Hold on. I'm going to have to stop the share just for 1 second, because sometimes things go wrong on this channel, and I don't want to give the answers away like that one time I did.
By the way, I like this cube effect better than the blur effect.
So you are correct. It was in fact Gullivic. Well done.
Wow.
Nice.
Well done.
So the next one then goes to the next team, obviously. Just to get up the next picture. 1 second.
We're gonna use our Formula One pattern recognition skills.
I was going to say, it's the first time I'll have to guess one. I normally make these.
That's right.
Yeah. Just share that. Hold on. Why is it not sharing? It should be sharing. Don't know why it's not doing it. Okay, here we go. Oh,
Oh, what? Oh,
who is that?
I believe it's a Klingon.
Yeah, and me.
It is a Klingon. You are correct.
Okay, I lied. I like the blur better than the cubes. Let me see. I'm gonna go as far back as I can.
As far as I say, just keep leaning back.
The armor.
That does help.
It seems like it might be Alexander, but I'm not 100% sure. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I'm sure I'm seeing a moustache there.
This is a tough one.
I realise that I probably look incredibly stupid doing this right now, but yeah, I'm going to go with that.
He is. I'll give you a hint. He's been throughout the Next Generation and DS9. He's known victories and failures, and he is a massive fan favorite.
Oh, could it be Kern then instead?
What about Gowron?
Oh, Galron. It could be Galron. Let me see. Is that what those white bugging out squares are? Are those eyes?
I'll tell you what, you guys in a really odd position.
I thought he was wearing a visor, to be honest.
Which are we going with, Geoff? We got to pick one.
Toss a coin. Yeah, let's go with Kern.
Kern.
You should have followed your heart. It was, in fact, Galron.
Ah!
Glory be to your houses.
Son of a Targ.
Well, that's fortunate for obviously Formula One boys. So Father's Cat is so far at 12-9. So well done. My mistake. So here we are. We're now going to go into round 4, where each team member will ask the other team a question. If the team obviously answers it correctly, they get a point. If they don't get a point. And which gives me a chance to have a cigarette and sit this one out. So, guys, what team's going to go? Who's going to go first? And
that's your job. You can't have your cigarette yet. You have to decide who goes first.
Right. Okay. Well, then Father's Cat will go first. So, which one of you's got the question already up and ready for the opposing team? Please present your question.
I'll go first. The planet Borath appeared in 2 Star Trek episodes. What were they?
Yeah, that's a good one.
One was a Discovery episode.
Right, and what was that episode called? Dang. It's not If Memory Serves. It's
No, I get that one confused with this one as well. Oh God. Is it something Through the Valley of Shadows?
Oh, something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. Maybe. It sounds familiar. This is where I can't remember the exact name of the episode. I can't remember the other one either. I'm guessing it's the one where it is a TNG episode. I know,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to remember that one's name.
Worf goes there.
Mm-hmm. It's a very different Borath from the one, or at least a different part of Borath than we see. We don't see any time crystals and time cathedrals and things like that in that one.
No.
Gosh, we're totally gonna the Valley of I'm gonna go with the Valley of Shadows. That sounds right. Like something shadows, like on Discovery, and then we have to guess what are the ones where Worf goes off on his own. There's the one where he goes to the Romulan encampment, so it's not that one. What was that one called?
That one was Birthright. I don't think it's that one. I'm wondering if it's something where he's come back from it. You don't really see it. Was it something like Redemption? Not Redemption.
I still want to give you guys a clue as well, but I can't. I have to stay out this one. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to put you out of misery for one bit. You are half right. The Discovery episode was Through the Valley of Shadows.
Yes.
So you're halfway there.
Do we get a half a point? What's the other one? What was the other one?
Yeah.
Rightful Heir. And they do go to Borath, though. Don't they show the monastery?
And that's where
they show it.
It's where Kalis was, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
The clone of Kalis.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't remember it. I hate that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate that episode.
There's nothing wrong with that episode.
I think they should have half a point for that one because they did get half of it right.
Half a point. So 9.5 points. Okay. So now a member of Formula One boys may ask the other team a question.
Do you have a question, Geoff?
I do. I've actually got one which is a 2-part one as well, which I think would be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before taking command of the USS Titan, Riker was offered the command of 3 other starships. Can you name 2 of them?
Well, he was offered.
I remember one.
One was destroyed at Wolf 359.
But which one was it?
It was a trivia question on this show.
Was he offered the hood in like an encounter at Farpoint? Didn't they had already offered him command of the hood, and he turned that down to be first officer of the Enterprise? And
there was something called hood. Yeah, there was a referred to hood. Yeah.
And then the other one there was in season 2 in the Icarus Factor when his dad came on board. Right, he was offered command of a ship.
Yeah,
that one
because that's when he fought his dad, and he said on that with the when he dressed up in red and all that stuff, and he said no.
There's also a third one, which was in the Best of Both Worlds.
Best of Both Worlds, yeah.
And he was lucky to decline it, to be honest.
This is a great question, Geoff, because you only have to answer 2, and it's giving them a tough time.
I think the hood is one of them, and then the other 2. What was the Crazy Horse? There was a Crazy Horse in there somewhere. There was some ship called the Crazy Horse.
There is a ship, but it's the one he was offered.
Whose horse was Crazy Horse again in history?
There was a American Indian.
Native American.
Oh, was named Crazy Horse?
Yeah.
Starfleet Boy needs to go back to history class. Thank you.
It's not the Saratoga. It's not.
It's actually appeared on the show before. I think it was in the second episode.
Yeah, it was Excelsior class ship.
It wasn't the Potemkin, because like the Potemkin was the ship he was on when he got split in 2, right?
It was. And I still want to give you a clue as well, but again,
you can't.
This is irritating. I know, like if I hear it, I'm gonna be like, I should have known that.
Yeah. You know, I sort of read about this just the other day as well, and it's bugging the crap out of me. I think we just stick with the one we got the hood.
Good.
I can't think of the second one.
Okay.
Because obviously he took over the Titan, and he was admiral on the Enterprise.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I thought it was the hood as well, but he transferred to the Enterprise from the hood. He was the first officer of the hood.
Oh, okay.
So he wasn't offered command of that one. He was offered command of the USS Drake, the USS Aries, and the USS Melbourne.
The Melbourne. That's it. That's the one that was destroyed at 359.
It was.
Yeah.
Bridge clap.
Well, did you actually? So you didn't get any of those correct then? You said the hood. No. Okay. Well, it's still 12 to
9.5.
9.5.
9.5.
Now,
9.5 is a great number, just like the movie 9.5 Weeks. If you haven't seen it.
So now, or Father's Cat now gets that. Your turn to present a question to the opposing team.
Oh, I should have thought of a question.
I'm in the same boat. I'm still formulating mine, Father.
Let me think. How many episodes of Star Trek the Animated Series do Romulans appear in?
I honestly can't think of any. What about you, Geoff?
I'm struggling as well.
This might be a trick question. What if the answer is 0?
No, it's not a trick question.
Ian's like, no, I know the answer.
It's got to be very small. If they are, it's going to only be 1 or 2, I would say.
So let's say, do you want to just say 2 to be on the safe side?
Yeah, let's go with 2.
Best guess 2.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
So that's very close to being right, because there were 2 episodes when the Romulans were the bad guys. It was the Practical Joker and the Survivor. But in there's another episode where we see a Romulan. They have like a group of a bunch of different alien. There's like Klingon, Romulan, Kazinti, like a whole bunch of them. There's a Romulan there.
Time trap?
Yeah, the time trap. I was trying to think of the name of the episode.
Do we get another
Actually,
half
it's
point?
actually 3 episodes.
Do we get another half point?
No. You've already made
Come on, we can get
We're
to
pushing it
10.
there.
No.
We can get to 10. What are you afraid of?
Okay. So the next.
So
no,
how?
it's my question now.
Boy from Formula One, boys. Present your question, sir.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. I usually go with a question about the most recent Star Trek original series episode that I've watched, but Fathery watched it and talked about it with me. So yeah, exactly. And I have a feeling Ian's caught on and he's watching the episodes now, like right before. So that's good. All right. so let me try my best.
You're saying,
let's see. What would be how many times does Captain Kirk encounter a duplicate version of himself in Star Trek the original series?
There's obviously the one where he's split in two.
I feel like Father already knows this.
We were talking about this Friday.
Darn it!
There's also the android. The android of Kirk.
Yeah, what are the little girls made of?
Yeah.
And then you said how many times does he encounter a duplicate of himself? Like he never encounters his mirror universe self. So that doesn't count.
It's also the one with Jesus.
Garth of Izar. Yeah.
Garth of Izar becomes Kirk, and then they try to trick Spock. So that's 3 episodes. You're not gonna do it when he was his body was taken over by what's her face, and then he was.
No, we didn't get that. So you're absolutely right. It's 3 times. Those are the 3 occurrences.
Right.
I was drunk when we were talking about that Friday.
I was too. That's why I didn't remember that I talked about it with you.
I'm trying to remember how many we counted then.
Well, we are now at 13.
Now, if you count beyond just the original series, there's also Iman's character.
Discovered Country.
Yeah, and it's Alia.
You said TOS. So there you go.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's the end of the 4th round, where we're currently standing at 13.5 to still 9.5, I think. Yeah, still 9.5. So, now we're going in the 5th round, where each team member gets to ask me a question. Now, if I get the question right, they lose a point. If, however, I get it wrong, they gain a point. So, gentlemen, is it your questions? Who's going first?
Jeff, do you want to? Jeff, do you have a question? Awesome, sweet.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. In the Discovery episode Into the Forest I Go, how many jumps does the USS Discovery make to destroy the Klingon sarcophagus ship?
Nice question.
I'll give you 2 either way.
Are we going by the counter or how many times we actually saw the ship jump?
The counter.
I think it was about 137.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
133.
Oh,
You only had a two buffer. Nice. Yes.
137, 133. Okay, well, it's unfortunate, but hey, guys, you got the point. So now at 10.5 points. Well done.
Great job, Jeff.
So someone from the Father's cat wanted to ask me a question. Let's go first.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I've got one. You ready?
Yeah.
What are the names given to the monstrous evil that in the TOS episode Wolf in the Fold? And I'm looking for 3 answers.
One of them was Jack the Ripper.
No, that's not incorrect. It's during the séance, so it's during the séance. Yes, Jack the Ripper was one of them, but it wasn't one of the 3.
Sure.
Yep. That was Jack the Ripper. The Jack the Ripper bit is when they were on the Enterprise, but during the séance, there was a monstrous evil.
But you didn't actually say during the seance when you asked the question, though, did you?
Yeah.
All right. I have no idea. I thought Jack the Ripper was one of them, but
No, Jack the Ripper was later said, but the 3 were Kesler, Baratis, Red Jack.
okay. No idea. So, yeah, you've got the point. So that's now 14.5 to 10.5. So we're now going back to Formula One, boys.
Conti, I know you were not on my TOS stream today, so my question for you is, what prominent actor from TNG was also in the original series, and what were the names of the 2 episodes that she was in? It's a 3. We're trying to get 3 points. We think you're going to lose, and we'll get 3 points from this question. It's a 3-point question.
You're talking about Pulaski, aren't you?
What's the name of Pulaski? Who am I talking about?
Wow. Come in late and ask me a question like that. Not a clue, to be honest. I'm not a big fan. I need to do remedial TOS, unfortunately.
You were right that it is the actor who played Pulaski, so Diana Muldaur. So you were right about that. And the 2 episodes that she appears in TOS are Is There in Truth No Beauty and Return to Tomorrow.
Sorry.
And I just found this out today. Anyway, also, by the way, so it was a fresh question. So do we get 2 points?
No, because I didn't get because that would mean I would have got 3. So no, you don't even go there.
I tried, Geoff. I tried.
Points. So,
but we did get a point.
One final question then to be asked by Text Trek or Father E from Father's Cat. What's your question?
How many episodes does Yeoman Rand appear in?
We've had this question before. 13, I think it was, wasn't it?
No. She was in 8 episodes of the original series and then 1 Voyager, so it'd be 9 total.
All right. I think
did we count 13 when we asked this question before? How did we get to that number?
Well, she was in two of the movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we were doing total.
But I
for
said
that
episodes.
one we were doing. You're right. For that one we were doing total Rand appearances in all of Star Trek.
Yeah, I said how many episodes.
13. All right, 8 appearances then. Okay, well done. So you now that puts you then now at 15.5 points to 11.5 points. Well done. So now we're going to go into a 6th and final round where I'm going to pick someone out of the audience to ask a question to the teams. So the first question will go to Father's Cat, and I'm going to choose. Let's see who we've got. I'm going to choose Bird of Prey 5. You still there, Bird? Please let
everybody knows about the bird.
Bird is the word. So, Bird of Prey 5, are you still with us? Please. Give him a minute to think of a question. In the meantime, so how was the show, guys? Did it go all right?
A lot of fun. I think it was a good discussion, and this show's been fun, even though we're losing.
VGV.
Which makes it even worse because when you joined Soho, you were winning.
Yeah. Winning as well.
It just goes to show that the actual X factor for losing on the show is me. Oh, Bird of Prey is busy and they're passing. Sorry.
All right, we'll go then.
You were rejected. Do we get the point?
No.
No.
Else. Joseph Patrick, would you like to ask a question to the to Father's Cat?
You mean one of my winning team members, Joseph?
Well, you know, it's not episode 4 anymore, so yeah. Which, by the way, Joseph, I have to say, was probably the best episode so far. So, Joseph, if you have a question, please present it in the chats. I would also remind those who are in the chats not to answer the question.
Very important.
After we've answered it, anyway.
Yeah.
But if you do answer the question, we get the point. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying.
Joseph's thinking of a question at the moment. Well, so we'll be actually trying to get hold of Steve, because I think Steve does some animations as well, doesn't he?
Audience members, sound off on who's there and who has a question ready.
Yeah, does anyone volunteer? Does anyone volunteer to ask a question?
Joseph was here just a minute ago. He's probably thinking of a question. If not, I tell you what, Joseph, while you think of a question, we'll go to, let's see, Resolute Germ. Resolute Germ, would you like to ask a question?
That's a
Hang
great.
on, he's got one. He's all right. Joseph's got one.
Okay.
Okay.
What was the name of the caretaker's partner in Voyager?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
Come up.
Joseph, you're a star. You know I don't like Voyager. Thank you so much.
Your own teammate.
Okay. Okay, his partner in Voyager. Ooh. Well, it wasn't Sesco. We know that much because she was.
Is he talking about the I guess like the female caretaker that they find later?
Yeah.
Do we get to have a go?
This episode, I actually fell asleep in 4 times. So,
Do we get to take the question if they don't know the answer, Conti?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, first question. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I know it.
I think we should be allowed to steal. I'm just saying, like, come on. If my teammate knows it.
Every week, and then the moment you win, you go, no.
Ooh.
I guess we have to wait for the answer now, or Geoff can give it because he knows it.
Well, Geoff can give it if once these guys say they don't.
They both said they don't know.
I don't know it.
I'm gonna say it was called the female caretaker because I don't know what the actual name was.
If you'd like to put the answer in the chat, please.
I think it was Suspiria, by the way.
It was what? Sorry.
Suspiria.
It was Suspiria.
Suspiria.
Which is also a horror movie in real life.
Yeah, the Italian movie.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that episode that also has the guy who played Ambassador Saval on Enterprise when he plays?
That's right. It does.
You don't like Voyager, and the answer is Suspiria. Correct.
That's one, Geoff.
However, unfortunately, you didn't get that.
No points.
But no, you don't.
I think since a former teammate of yours asked your question, Robbie gets to ask our question.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, I already asked Resolute Germ. He's got.
Oh, you did. Sorry. My bad.
So, Resolute Germ, if you'd like to ask a question to the Formula One boys,
go easy on us.
That's what she said.
And he said that too, by the way. Just FYI. And they said that as well.
Everybody says it.
Everybody says it.
Okay, so Resident Jones says, okay, he's got a question. Bring on the question, my boy.
Make it a good one. No softballs.
Go on, Resolute. Robbie Duffield says, go ahead, Resolute Germ. With a big thumbs up. Happy days.
By the way, cheers to everyone who's in the stream. But Robbie was very diplomatic and very Earl Grey Trekkie to come over to the stream and say, everyone hates you. That's what got me when Robbie's like, everyone hates you. I was like, oh, I don't think that's what he said, but that's what I would have felt like.
Right, here's the question. You ready, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Name the actor who played Janeway's love interest in Fair Haven.
Oh, God,
He
that
is a
episode.
famous French actor, if I'm not mistaken, and
My least
he
favorite Voyager episode.
plays. Doesn't he also play someone in Tron? I'm trying to remember the new Tron Legacy. Gosh, I don't know. I keep wanting to say Gerard Depardieu, but I know that's completely wrong.
Trust me, you know Gerard.
I know.
I mean, but Gerard, he really. That's why he played Obelix in the Asterix and Obelix live action movies. If any of you know who Asterix and Obelix are.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Actually, you saying Gerard Depardieu has made me wonder, is Gerard Way or something?
Say yeah.
Gerard Way? And then you said Gerard.
So how Robbie's just said, I may have exaggerated. I said everyone is mad.
Yes. But it worked. It made me be like, okay, bye guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, we had some miscommunication with some time zone adjustments. It happens.
Text was in the same time as Starfleetboy. So when we talked about the timing,
yeah.
Anyways, it's all good. It's all water under the bridge or under the holodeck simulation.
The show starts and could have thought text as well.
So I don't know the answer, but we're gonna say Gerard is the first name, right? Is that what you said, Geoff?
Yeah, I've got this thing in my mind about Gerard Way, but I'm probably.
Oh, he's not French. He says he's not French. Does it help?
Not you.
No.
Oh.
As I said, it's my least favorite episode of Voyager. That and Spirit Folk.
Even though it is a tie-in episode to Star Trek Picard because they use the teleport.
Was that not the character who Janeway deleted? The character who Janeway deleted the wife.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of something completely different then. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, the wife, and then Janeway deleted her because she wanted her for herself, and she even made him taller by another half a foot or something.
Oh, I'm thinking of a totally different episode. I don't know this episode, so I actually don't know this answer at all.
The only thing I know about Fair Haven is they use the same town that they used for The Good Place. But no.
Oh, okay, so we don't know the answer.
Yeah. Okay,
you guys know Team Father's Cat?
No, but is it really like a person who is in Tron Legacy? Like who in Tron Legacy?
No, so you know the episode way early in season. I thought we were talking about an episode way early in season 1 where they have that transporter that can transport them like 50,000 light years or whatever it is. I thought we were talking about that episode. I had like a completely different episode in my brain than what you guys are talking about.
Okay. So yeah, nobody knows the name of the actor.
It's actually the guy who's actually.
All right, Resolute Germ, if you'd like to put the
guy who's in Game of Thrones. McEwen. Finton McEwen.
Finton.
That's a great name, Finton.
Resolute Jim, would like to put the answer in the chat, please, and only Resolute. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Binton McCohen, played by Michael, who played Michael Sullivan. Yeah, poor Michael Sullivan, who had his wife deleted and was made to look taller because Janeway liked them big and single. Oh, yeah,
So wrong.
it's these Irish women, I tell you. Anyway, no offense to you Irish women, you're all lovely girls. But yeah, that's well, Binton McCohen, something I didn't know either, actually. Played Michael Sullivan. Well, guys, we are now coming up to the end of the show, unfortunately, and yeah. So we now currently stand at still 14.5 to 11.5 points, I think. That's correct.
Yeah.
I hope.
We need someone to keep track because I lost track. I thought we were winning.
Last question.
No, that's when you. So Hal, that's when you joined. You were winning, and then when you came on,
Went downhill from there.
Question track. You need a countdown clock every time you ask a question.
Oh, a time. We should introduce a time limit. Interesting.
You're absolutely right. I should have the countdown clock. But the thing is, that's only pretty much British. I think only Brits understand that reference. So even if I did have a countdown clock, everyone else would go, what is that clock?
Resolute.
it is a countdown clock that really freaks you out.
Yeah.
Resolute Germ. I was thinking of a completely different episode. I don't think I'm not complete in my Voyager watching escapade, so I don't think I've gotten to these episodes where Janeway spends time in the holodeck. Is it like season 4 stuff?
No, she actually starts using it. She starts using it in season 1 because I'm on episode 12 or 13, and she does one. She's like she plays like she's looking after the children, but starts falling.
Oh, I do remember that episode.
Yeah,
you're right.
There's about 3 or 4 episodes.
I would like her to be my governess. Oh, see, it's in season 6, so I haven't actually gone there. I thought you were talking about the guy at the transportation with the technology to transport, but he wasn't even a love interest, I guess. She was just Janeway flirts with everyone, I just noticed.
The Irish trucking hates that episode.
Yeah. I want to be Janeway. Janeway said her voice, she sounds like she smokes 100 packets a day. It's
what now is a big question. Check this out. Do Americans use metric clock or imperial? Well, that's a brilliant question. And speaking of questions, I have one for anyone in the chat or anyone rewatching this video. If you want to appear on this channel in 2 weeks' time, all you have to do is answer this very simple question.
Geoff, were you a winner of one of the previous questions?
What? Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. See, it works, everyone.
One of our winners. That is true. Sorry, I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the episode, didn't I? So, if you want to win a place in 2 weeks' time, all you have to do is answer this very simple question that I've pretty much forgotten because yeah, it's all right. That's right. Here's the question: How many O'Brien Must Suffer episodes were there in Deep Space Nine? If you can answer that correctly, DM me on Twitter. Please don't tweet it. Please don't put it in the chats. Please don't put it in the comments.
I think I need to hear the question again because I didn't actually hear. Like you cut out.
Yeah. I'll present the question again. How many O'Brien Must Suffer episodes were there in Deep Space Nine?
O'Brien Must Suffer episodes?
O'Brien Must Suffer. Because every O'Brien episode in Deep Space Nine that was centered around O'Brien was a O'Brien Must Suffer. He suffers in every episode that's around him. So, how many O'Brien Must Suffer episodes were there in Deep Space Nine? If you know the answer, please DM me on Twitter, and if you get the answer correct, you'll win a place on the show in 2 weeks' time. And I think that is all we've got time for, unless anyone else has something to say to the audience.
Geoff's actually said that could be subjective.
Yeah, you gotta feel like you need a question. Well, let's just say how many O'Brien-centric episodes there are then. Okay. Like how many that just focus on him?
How many O'Brien-centric episodes were there that were mainly revolved around Miles O'Brien?
Where he suffered.
When Good question.
Sorry.
How many
That was
O'Brien
great.
episodes were there in Deep Space Nine? And yeah, that would be the if you get the answer correctly, obviously, again, as I said, DM me into the chats on Twitter. Sorry, DM me on Twitter. And I think that's all we've got for today, unless anyone else got. We're just going to have a look who's in the chats here. Josie Patrick says all of them. After the question, do Americans use metric clock or imperial one? And it says all of them. Just another
All of
nerd.
them, meaning all of them where he suffers, I think.
Jeff Franklin, wow, that could be subjective. Thank you, Jeff. I love you, Jeff. I'm not joking. Question Trek, that could be subjective, yeah. And Jay Patrick says that is the same question. Yes, it is the same question. I just subjectively asked it in a different way because I don't know what subjective means. Anyway, well, I don't. Anyway, but I think that's all we've got time for today, guys. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. Please check out, obviously, my two team practices. They have their own YouTube channels. The links to this are in the description. Go check them out. The link to, obviously, Father Reed's channel is also in the description below. And also hit up ZX Geoff or NCC _17 Formula 1. He's on Twitter, and that's his handle underneath. So you can reach him there. He does amazing puzzles every other day. And yeah, they're a lot of fun. And I only take part in the ones that I know the answers to, because the ones I don't, I just say I don't know the answer. Go on, I'm sorry, you want to say something, Geoff?
Yeah, I was going to say, can I also mention my other Twitter feed as well, which is about this day in Star Trek history, called at Today in Star Trek.
Oh, very cool.
Okay, we'll check that out. Also, if you...
it's nice to meet you in real life, by the way, Geoff. I normally do this at the beginning of the show, but very cool. Well, this is not real life either, but virtually in real life.
In a square.
In a square. It's nice to meet you.
It's true. I actually thought you were American, by the way. Sorry.
Me?
Yeah, I did. I thought you were American. I've never
You
seen...
didn't think that you expected him to be American.
No, from South Wales.
South Wales. Oh, well, I lived in South Wales before, in Pembrokeshire. Yeah, I lived there for about 6 months. I was stationed down in Pembrokeshire, near a place called Brawdy. But yeah, great. I had a good time down there. Some pretty women.
We're in a local lockdown at the moment, so fun.
That's everywhere. It's pretty much everywhere. So, guys, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you had a good time. Like I said, check out all their channels. They're in the description below. Also, if you want to fund this channel, you can hit us up on, or you can donate as little as 50 cents to $1, or 50 pence to £1, or 50 cents to €1 into our PayPal if you wish to do so.
Or Gold Press Platinum.
Yeah, all that. There will be a Patreon up for the channel soon once I figured out how to set up a Patreon. And yeah, so until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll say good night, live long and prosper, and have a good weekend. Good night.